Welcome back. Last time that we did a yapping video, which was like, 10-15 minutes long, I said that I wanted to come up with new ideas as far as videos, training videos, explanations, and teaching philosophies, or what I like to do. Like back then, I talked a lot in those videos and explained, hey, I'm doing this is my goal, this is what we're gonna do here today, blah blah blah, etc etc. But I noticed nowadays, in recent videos, whether it's our most recent workout videos or videos from a couple months ago, we don't necessarily explain enough. And I feel like, I don't know, I want to try this out, see how this goes. I have, some people coming up to me more often than not, whether I'm in a gym and stuff like that, or my messages, hey, how do I do this? What do you do for this? Well, that works for you. But do you have any advice for me? Well, that's what we're going to figure out today. So we're going to talk about chest today. Chest is one of my strongest suits, I would say, in my physique for my couple of years of training. I would say, as far as my chest development, I would say I'm maybe like 5 to 6% there, realistically speaking, because I feel like I haven't unlocked the true potential of my chest, but it is one of my best and most stood out parts in my body. Whatever it's posing, whatever it's just normal clothes wear, I always have somebody say something about my chest, and they'll ask me, hey, what do you do? What do I do? What works this? What works that? But here we're going to explain. I'm going to explain what I do, what works for me, what I've been doing to do it, what I continue to do, what I'm going to be doing as far as now, because I switched things up a bit, and hopefully you can learn something. So first and foremost, I track all my lifts now. February 16th will mark 3 years of me training in the gym, and I just started tracking my training in April, or the end of March, if you will. And I would say, for me personally, I'm not too huge on numbers when it comes to tracking the lifts. When it comes to tracking your macros and calories, I am very big on that, especially when I'm cutting, because I do like to know, hey, I'm not losing any weight. Okay, I open my little app or whatever and see, oh, it's because I ate a little bit too much here, or I snuck in something there. Oh, I was 200 calories away from my goal, but I had a cheeseburger that was 400 calories, and now I'm over 200. My fat's too high, my protein's too low. It's tracking your meals and everything. It's very important. But that's tracking that, but let's talk about tracking the lifts. Tracking the lifts, I want to test my strength now. I want to know where I am, this and that. I do have a lot of weaknesses for so far of this off season than my training goes now. I want to get stronger at my incline bench again, and I want to get stronger at the deadlift. I started throwing deadlifts in a rotation, which is something new for me because I typically hate deadlifts, but I've been fucking enjoying them now, and I really enjoy them now. I would say the split, the amount of sets that was done, the performance in those sets, what was the medium weight that you did, what was the max weight you did. If I changed the weight from this to that on this set, I want to track that, and I want to keep track of that weight so that I know, hey, you did this set for this amount of weight. Next week, okay, can we try doing this set with that much weight? I would take a certain amount of percentage of my max bench, and then I would use that to warm up now. Like me personally, these days, I do a total of 5 sets. Say from here. So we're gonna go to April 17th of this year, incline Smith machine press. On that day, I like to do 5 sets of 12 now. I am moving on from the whole 3 sets of 12. Me personally, it doesn't work for me because I don't do any one-on-one sets. I just go in and go at it, and I feel like that fatigues me a bit too fast. It got me strong, it got me pretty well developed in the past, but we're kind of switching it up around. Do you switch it up, whatever your body stays the same, it's going to instantly start to grow because it's not used to that. Your body adjusts to everything that you throw at it, so you want to go ahead and switch it up a bit. The first 2 sets, medium weight. What I like to do medium weight with those sets. So I take a small percentage of 315. I would say take about 20 to 30% of that, and that's your 2 sets of warm-up weight. You want to use that, you want to rep those up for 12 reps. No matter how heavy it is, no matter how difficult it is, you want to make sure you at least get the rep range that you came to get. If you don't, I still track it. If you get 8 reps, still track it. Let them know, okay, I got 8 reps for this weight. I kind of want to go higher than that. So our working sets after those 2 are going to go higher. We're going to go to about 195 to 225, and we're going to press that for 12 each as well. Do your best to get 12 reps. I get my best to get 12 reps, and I'll leave it all out there. Incline Smith machine press is my first go-to. When I'm going to the gym, I like to get a fly moving, and I like to get a press moving. Incline Smith machine press is my go-to. I'm not much of a fan of free weight benching anymore. I do need to go back to it, and it's been struggling going back to the whole focus on stability, this and that. But genuinely speaking, ever since I threw Smith machine in my rotation or any type of incline press in my rotation, that's how you go. You will build up that upper shelf in your chest, and you will have that nice pop out look. It's great. Focus on that upper chest, guys. Flat bench is cool. Keep doing it. Keep doing that shit. But me personally, honestly, man, like that Smith machine literally is what got my chest to stand out more. So you want to focus on the Smith machine press. Me personally, I do 5 sets of 12. First 2 is like medium weight, medium to moderate, like kind of heavy. Then the last 3 are heavy as shit, and you kill it. And you go those 3 sets. You do those 3 sets of 12. That's what you want to count that. You want to go that, like those first 2 sets. I don't count it too much. Obviously, I'm gonna still save my 5 sets of 12. But genuinely speaking, you want those last 3, get every single rep. Every single rep counts. And if you don't get it, mark it. And next week or next time you do that lift, you want to see if you can go. If you don't get, say if you get 8 on the lift this time, next week you look back at your logs, you will see, damn, I got it for 8 next time. I got all my meals in, I've been getting my sleep, I've been getting all my protein, I've been tracking everything, I've been doing everything correctly. I've been training my triceps to get stronger, I've been training my front delts. And then you go for the lift again. And then if you get 9 or 10, congratulations, you're getting stronger. That's just how it works. It's simplistically is that. So I would do my incline Smith machine press is my number 1 go-to in the gym. Throw it in. It can be dumbbell. Honestly, it could be dumbbell, it could be barbell, it could be machine press incline, or Smith machine incline. It's my favorites. That's what we've been doing on the channel. That's what we've been doing for months and years, and it's gonna go. And my first time, like my first year and a half of training, I've only used dumbbells, and I got a pretty decent chest though. That like it's whatever you have available, just go for it. If you only have dumbbells available, go for the incline press. Like it's, be sure you keep that back flat. You don't want to arch it back too much and it becomes a flat press. All right, dips and or seated dips. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't grow big triceps and great lower pectorals for like until I put in a dip movement in my workouts. Doing body weight dips for me has always been a challenge, and it's still a challenge. I can only go up to 8 reps, so we're gonna practice more on that. Coming up soon, I have been doing seated machine dips as an alternative if it's too difficult for you. I mean, some gyms have like the assisted band or whatever, so it can help you up so you won't have to do all the work yourself. But train yourself to do seated dips or the regular dips. That is great for your front deltoids. That is great for your triceps, and then it's amazing for that lower pectoral if you kind of bend over. But perfect. That's my number 2. You want that lower pectoral, you want to learn how, like, it's perfect. I'll be honest, it's great. You can do cable flies, you can do pec deck, all that. Genuinely speaking, I did cable flies, I did decline bench, I did, what was it, the fucking pec deck, I did all of it. I did all of it. Genuinely speaking, the dips for me personally has always been my favorite. It's still throwing the fly movements. We're all gonna need the fly movements, whether it's the dumbbell flies, cable flies, or pec deck. Do that. Another one that I've been throwing back into my rotation as well, my number 3, is the seated cable fly. Whether it's the pec deck or the seated cable fly, that is my go-to as well. I noticed back in the day when I was back home in the home gym, I had a cable machine and I had the ability to sit down and create the isolation and use the cable to get flies and that stretch. I didn't really know too much importance about the stretch back then, but I do now. Also, you can do pec deck as well. I do seated cable flies and pec deck in the same sessions. So my top 3 movement, and I'm kind of getting sidetracked here: incline Smith machine press, seated dips and or regular dips, in cable flies and or pec deck, or both. Please do both. So you can do it incline Smith machine press, pec deck, seated dips and or dips, and then cable flies. This was our first movement when we start the camera. I like this bar right here whenever I do my tricep extensions, because I kind of feel like it held my arms in place to give me that good squeeze. Hold on, let me check it off. Gotta be professional. So this was like, I was still doing my 3 sets of 12 or tried to go for 8 to 12 reps right here back in this day. But I think my only warm-up set was the first and initial set. My first set was always my lightest, and then I will always go in straight into my heavy movements. I fucking missed this gym, bro. This gym was amazing. Alright, so my second movement here. So I always usually go like from a fly movement to a press movement. From a press movement to a fly movement, I kind of like switch it up. I don't like to go fly, press. I don't like to do that. So right here, I was just trying to bend down and get like a tight squeeze. Like right, this one, like my chest was big enough that I can like bend over a little bit and kind of wrap my arm like around as much as I could with heavy weight, and then to squeeze my chest together, and I would like flex it a little bit. And I would get like a brief flex and stuff like that, and I was able to get a good squeeze going. My stretching was not as good as I say it is now. I kind of focus on stretch more than the whole just moving the weight. I mean, I kind of was being a little lazy there. I feel like I have learned to control the weight better when it comes to heavy weights, with the controlling the weight. Now this is my bread and butter right here, an incline press. This is an incline scissors machine press. Whenever I make my own gym in the future, genuinely speaking, this is the first fucking thing I'm ordering. This incline machine press is amazing. Sometimes I would do way more than like, I would say if I was to go there today and do these exercises, I would do 5 sets of 12 here. But like this one right here, this is the lightweight. This machine was pretty heavy. It was good. If you want to know how I got my chest to like fluff up whenever I'm doing my side chest pose or just in general, this is the machine. This is my go-to. I put a heavier emphasis on my upper chest using this machine. Great. It was great. Amazing. So I'll take a little bit of break or whatever. I think I was fatigued already because I think I did like 100 on each side of the cable flies. So right here, I would use the neutral grip for my first time ever using it. Like when I first warm up, it's like how you position yourself up for a chest, like a shoulder press. I like the neutral grip, so I would get those. I would get this for 8 to 10 reps on my warm up reps, and I would just keep going up, adding more plates. Genuinely speaking, bro, like this machine is amazing, bro. Like if you're into the gym, like if you love like machines, you don't have to use machines to grow your chest. Like me personally, I find more enjoyment in using machines because, yes, I'm not saying, hey, work easier, go for the easier route. But genuinely speaking, I don't have to focus on none of the stability energy being wasted on trying to stabilize the weight or focus on, making sure I'm straight enough. I just push the fucking weight until I literally can't anymore. Until I'm tired or I want to complete the set. I push the weight until I complete the set. I physically can't, or okay. That's it. That's all. The only exceptions. I physically can't, like genuinely physically can't, or I complete my set. Right there, we completed the set. We go again. Sometimes it's okay to add more weight. What's playing Walt? Oh, this is a great one. This overhead, okay, this machine right here also is going to be another bread and butter. The overhead tricep extensions or skull crusher, whatever you want to call it. I swear my triceps weren't strong until I put this in as well. I cannot do this exercise with dumbbells. Me personally, my elbows will not let me. This is great. This is something else I also have to throw in as well. This is great. Sometimes when I used to do my chest exercises, I will go do a chest movement and I will immediately follow it up with another tricep movement to keep triceps going, keep it going. Yes, it would fatigue me, but yes, it's hard at the end of the day. Once you reach fatigue level, it's the heart. It's the, do I really want this? Do I really want to fucking go? Do I really want to lift this fucking weight? And you just push that shit. So I'll do a couple sets of that. I won't go too crazy. Sometimes I even rep this full stack. That's how strong I was. Then I would go to a flat machine press. This one I would do more of the normal grip. I don't know if you call it normal grip, but I would do the traditional bench press grip, where I will push this weight up. And I would just focus on moving the weight and getting that squeeze once I'm at the top. Like I wouldn't go all the way down to get that stretch too much. I would like to keep my chest under all that tension whenever I'm doing flat chest movements, and then I had to wait until I literally like, okay, this is a little bit too heavy even for me, and then I'll just say fucking just fucking push the shit. And if you want to watch this is fall cut day 6 OG chest breakout. And I would just push the weight, bro, until I physically couldn't anymore. And then my camera was upside down. It was hilarious. And sometimes it's okay. When you get fatigued, sometimes it's okay. Like, I felt like I had more in me, but I was going too heavy. You will take off a plate, take off some weight. That is completely okay. But at least go heavy. At least try and go heavy. Don't fully cut yourself short. Because each week you want a progressive overload. This week I will do the 2 plates and a 25 on each side. Next week I'm gonna try to do 2 plates and a 35, or at least have like a 10, like a 2.5 weight on there. You want to do more and more and more each time, and it's how you get stronger. It's how you get bigger. That's what I like to do. Like, that's why I log on my workouts as well. If I do my logs and I do a specific workout for a specific muscle group, I'm gonna log it there. I want to be able to do, and I'm gonna do my absolute best to do more than I did last time. I'm gonna work harder than I did the time before. I'm going to make sure that, and that's what I've been doing in this book, and my lifts have been going up. And not just because, oh, I'm trying my heart out. Yes, it's work, it's hard work, but also you gotta be eating good as well. I usually only like going to the gym when I'm fully fed. I like to be fully hydrated. I like to be fully fed. I've been focused on getting more and more sleep, because terrible at that, and having the right amount of energy in my system. And once you do that, you will get stronger. If you do it that way, you will get stronger. And then we moved over here to dips. I want to get to the point where I can add weight to my dips, I'll be honest. I bent down a little bit, because whenever I bend over a little bit right there, I feel whenever I go all the way down, I feel my chest get stretched out even fucking more. And this was amazing, I'm telling you guys, this was amazing for my chest. And then I did a little bit of more triceps at the end there, because I was really feeling it. Like I said before, do some side delt action. This machine was pretty fucking amazing. And also another movement, another fly movement. Pec deck. I like to start medium, like half the stack, and then go down to almost the entire fucking stack. Because I've always been really strong on pec deck. I don't know what I'm saying right there, but I wonder if I showed my pump here. Oh yeah, and all of those exercises came from that video, from that TikTok video. I know I didn't officially create like a pump or whatever, but yeah, this is what I did. Now, my chest days these days go more of a Smith machine press, cable flies, dips, and/or seated dips. Look at that, fucking amazing, man. Seated dips, or dips, and some decline press sometimes. You know, like it's easy, bro. It's you find the best movements. I got my upper chest, my lower chest, something to just fly and stretch that chest up. Fucking amazing. So that is my advice. You can take it if you want. You don't have to, or you can build your own out of it. It's some things don't work with everybody, but it's the way to go. If you want to implement the exercises in there, but make your own split out of it, or make your own set range out of it, you can do that. But make sure whatever you do this time or this chest day, make sure your next chest day is more intense than this one. That is the only way to get stronger and to grow size. The only way I was able to grow more size on my chest is to train harder. It was the only way. Like, cranking out 45 dumbbells every fucking week wasn't gonna do. It was gonna do something, but it wasn't gonna get me to where I wanted to go. It wasn't gonna get me to where my chest is now. It's literally like, I'm gonna try to find a pick for y'all. It's you have to work harder, bro. Progressive overload is the name of the game. It's the name of the game, bro. It's the only way. I'm sorry to explain that. Like, if you wanted me to say something else, and if you tired of hearing the progressive overload, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. I mean, I eat a lot of food. I train really hard, and I try to rest as much as I can, and then that's what made me grow. And then I'm pretty sure that we all can do that. So I'm gonna find a picture real quick of size comparisons. Obviously, you're gonna get bigger. You're gonna get stronger if you train hard and you eat a lot of fucking food. But this right here, for example, this is the 3 sets of 12 with dumbbells and just cable attached, like cable flies. It's not bad. It's not terrible. I was 178 pounds right here. I felt like I was dead pretty good. My shoulder would fucking look better back then than it does now. I'm not gonna lie. But I felt like I did pretty well right there, and that's proof right there. You don't need a bunch of fancy gym equipment to get a good chest. You just need to know, hey, this exercise does this and that and stuff, and then you work hard at it. And obviously genetics play a big part and big portion of that as well. But don't let genetics excuse you. I was scrawny and skinny as shit my entire life, and I decided, hey, I don't want to do that no more. Then I got fat, and then I am what I am now. So, I'm gonna try to find one of my recent chests. This pump right here is from genuinely after 4 months of inactivity. It's a bit reminiscent of the 178 pound one. That was me 185 pounds right there. Not too terrible, but it's not fucking great either, you know. And I'm gonna try to find, and this is with the exercises I just showed you that I implement. This is with the dips. This is 205 pounds. This is with the dips. This is with the incline presses. You see how the upper chest lifts. The upper chest is standing up. The lower chest sticks out because of how much emphasis I do on the dips and the pec deck machine. It all correlates together. Focus on that upper chest, man. It will lift. So that's all I have today. If you guys like these type of videos, let me know, and I will create more. I wouldn't mind this yapping for 30 minutes, but I want to do a back one. My back is my most developed part of my physique at the moment because I am training it to resemble a demon face. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm done yapping.